What is up, you guys? We are gonna do a makeup tutorial today, and we're gonna show you what I'm putting on. I don't know where my boyfriend's at, but I bet he's playing Call of Duty, that stupid game. Anyways, we are gonna start off with a little bit of Milani contour for the eyebrows. So what we're gonna do with this eyebrow mascara tip, we are gonna go across the grain of our eyebrows to make sure that we get it all in line and make sure that it's sharp. This is going to allow that breathness and that breathable hair follicle to go around and make sure that the product is within of the hair. Anyways, we are going to use this other type of liquid. We're going to put on our eyebrows as well. We're going to use the same eyebrow pencil, and then now we're going to use some e.l.f. concealer. It's going to be right below the eyebrows, and we are going to create a foundation of the color that we want to blend in with the eyebrows to make sure it's not that dark. Then we're going to put in a little bit of 1 dot and a 2 dot on one of the eyes, and we're going to blend it in with our finger how you like it now. Then we are going to use a little bit of a makeup brush just to blend things in and to get things started off. Now we're going to use some Morphe. Don't know what it's called, don't know how to say it, but we're going to use the natural look, and we're going to put some of that color in our eyebrows. Not the eyebrows, I'm sorry about that. It's going to be the eyelid. We're going to wipe some on and blend it in, then we're going to use the velvet cake. Oh, that is so good. Tastes so good right now. Anyways, we're going to put some of that velvet flavor on our eyelids so that when girls come around and pass by me, they're gonna know that I ate some velvet cupcakes. Anyways, we're gonna use the last color in the Morphe palette, if I shall say, and we're gonna give it this little pinkish brownish look. It's not a poop look, if I am mistaken. Not a poop look. It's more of a delicacy of some roses, throwing a little bit of some dandelions in there, but that's gonna give it that really smooth and like really likable look that I love. Now we are gonna use this next palette, and it has the same makeup brush, but we're gonna put it on top of the pinkish brownish color that we already mixed in, and then we are gonna use this type of cream just to pat it down on our cheeks and into our nose, and we are gonna use some type of deodorant spray for our face to make sure everything stays in. Seems about right. Alright, now we're going to use some concealer, Milani concealer, with a little bit of foundation. 2 different tones, but right around the brown tone color, and we're going to mix it around with our brush. And then we are going to put little streaks against our cheeks. And that's going to allow to fill in the spaces that need color to make sure that everything stays in with the beginning of our eyelids. So now we're going to use a little bit of a fluffy mix brush here. We're just gonna brush around the neck, right under the neck, just to make sure that everything is very blended in, because if you don't blend in the neck, you're gonna be looking like a Oreo if I'm mistaken, but yeah. Alright, next we're gonna use the egg. This is the black egg. This is very powerful, this is nice. How you like your eggs? Fertilized. Anyways, we're gonna use that and brush it in, pat it against the cheek, right under the eyes. That's going to allow that softness tone. That's going to allow the look to be way more acceptable. It's not going to look too crazy. It's not going to look too hard. Then we're going to use the other egg. It's scrambled egg. It's a boiled egg, if I shall say. We're going to use that to mop up the dryness of the cheeks, just to make sure that everything's in place. We're going to pat. And we're going to dip, and then we're going to use this other type of highlighter foundation to make everything else dry, because we don't want to be very wet, we want to be dry. And then we're going to use this other one. We're going to, yep, there we go. Got a little bit too much on it, but it's okay. Now we're going to take the mirror, we're going to pat it on our cheeks. There we go. We're going to use that duck lips. Duck lips again. I'm going to go a little bit on the nose, on the side of the nose, and a little bit of the tippy tip. There we go. Ooh, almost sneezed. All right, now we're going to use a little bit of a tiny makeup brush to get under the eyes and into the side of the winglet, as I shall say. We want to create that very nice clear look. Then we're going to use this really plump to get a lot of that big textured, dusty foundation off right under the eye so it doesn't look too powerful. Next, we're going to use a Wet n Wild foundation slash concealer. They're both the same. Now we're just going to rub it against the nose, and then we're going to go for the Anastasia highlighter. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, now that's dripping in gold. Look at that. Oh my goodness, those duck lips. Now we're going to put some on the nose. We're going to make sure that it's all defined. The tip of the nose so we look shiny and crispy and sharp. Then we're going to use some lipstick pencil because we like to color things in, right? Then we're going to use a lipstick marker that's going to give it that glossy tone. And then we're just going to rub it around right there into the edges. Now we're going to use a metallic wet lipstick that's going to give it that very nice smooth look. And then we're going to take the deodorant spray again, and we are going to spray our entire face to make sure we smell good and we look good and we taste good. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Check in for the next video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.